Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. In a magical market, where the air was sweet with the scent of freshly baked bread and the sound of laughter filled the air, a young girl named Lily wandered through the stalls, her eyes wide with wonder. She had never been to this market before, and everything seemed so different from her own small town. As she walked, Lily's fingers trailed over the colorful fabrics, the shiny trinkets, and the delicious-smelling foods on display. She marveled at the towering piles of fruits and vegetables, the baskets overflowing with flowers, and the giant wheels of cheese that seemed to stretch up to the sky. Lily's eyes landed on a stall filled with the most beautiful, shimmering fabrics she had ever seen. The colors were like nothing she had ever seen before, blues that seemed to dance in the light, greens that seemed to glow, and purples that seemed to shimmer like the stars on a clear night. The vendor, an old woman with a kind face and a warm smile, noticed Lily's fascination and beckoned her over. "Welcome, little one," she said, her voice as soft as a summer breeze. "I see you have an eye for beauty. Come, let me show you something special." Lily eagerly followed the vendor to a hidden corner of the stall, where a small, intricately woven basket sat nestled among the fabrics. The vendor lifted the lid, revealing a soft, glowing light that seemed to emanate from within. "This is a moonlight weaver's basket," the vendor explained, her eyes twinkling with magic. "It's said to contain the most precious threads of the moon, threads that can weave the most beautiful, shimmering fabrics the world has ever seen." Lily's eyes grew wide with wonder as she reached out to touch the basket. As soon as her fingers made contact with the threads, she felt a strange sensation, as if she were being transported to a different world. The vendor's eyes sparkled with a knowing glint, and she nodded as if to say, "Ah, yes, you have the touch." As Lily continued to explore the market, she began to notice that the fabrics and trinkets seemed to be calling to her. She felt an inexplicable connection to the vendors, as if they were old friends she had never met before. The market seemed to be alive, pulsing with a magic that only she could see. As the day wore on, Lily found herself drawn to a small, mysterious stall tucked away in a corner of the market. The sign above the stall read, "Curios and Wonders," and the vendor, an old man with a wild look in his eye, seemed to be surrounded by a halo of magic. Lily's curiosity got the better of her, and she wandered over to the stall, her heart pounding with excitement. The vendor looked up, his eyes locking onto hers, and a wide, toothy grin spread across his face. "Ah, welcome, young one," he boomed, his voice like thunder on a summer day. "I've been waiting for you. My name is Zephyr, and I deal in the most curious, the most wondrous, and the most magical of items." Lily's eyes widened as she scanned the stall, taking in the shelves upon shelves of strange and fantastical objects. There were glittering crystals, shimmering fabrics, and mysterious artifacts that seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. Zephyr noticed her fascination and beckoned her over to a small, ornate box nestled among the shelves. "Ah, this one's a special one," he said, his eyes twinkling with magic. "It's said to contain the essence of the stars themselves, distilled into a tiny, shimmering crystal." Lily's eyes grew wide as she reached out to touch the box. As soon as her fingers made contact with it, she felt a strange sensation, as if she were being transported to a different world. The vendor's eyes sparkled with a knowing glint, and he nodded as if to say, "Ah, yes, you have the touch." As Lily continued to explore the stall, she began to notice that the objects seemed to be calling to her. She felt an inexplicable connection to Zephyr, as if he were an old friend she had never met before. The stall seemed to be alive, pulsing with a magic that only she could see. As the day wore on, Lily found herself lost in the wonders of the market, her heart filled with a sense of wonder and her mind buzzing with magic. She knew that she would never forget this day, this magical market, and the incredible people she had met. As the sun began to set, Lily reluctantly said goodbye to Zephyr and the vendors, promising to return soon. She made her way back through the stalls, her heart still racing with excitement, and her mind filled with the wonders she had seen. As she emerged from the market, Lily looked up at the sky, and her eyes widened in wonder. The stars seemed to be shining brighter than she had ever seen before, and she felt a strange sensation, as if she were being drawn towards them. The vendor from the Moonlight Weaver's stall appeared beside her, a small, shimmering fabric in her hand. "Remember, little one," she said, her voice soft as a summer breeze. "The magic of the market is always with you, shining bright like the stars in the sky." And with that, Lily felt herself lifted off the ground, her body glowing with a soft, shimmering light. She looked down at the market, now tiny and distant, and felt a sense of wonder and magic that she would never forget. As she soared through the night sky, Lily knew that she would always carry the magic of the market with her, shining bright like the stars in the sky. And she knew that she would return to the market, to Zephyr and the vendors, to the wonders and the magic that lay within. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.